Greetings. I hope you're well. Welcome back to the Spirit Walker channel. This is the lion of knowledge, the lion of strength. I just wanted to discuss something that I found extremely disturbing. I recently came across this and I was absolutely blown away by this. Is how information is manipulated by the powers that be, and how they try to make you think in the way that they want you to think, and this happens the way that they want you to think, and it's done in a very sneaky way, and we have to be so careful about everything that we take in that you won't believe. This made me really very angry, and I'm sure that this is going to make you very angry as well, and I'm going to show you this. So let's start with whatever you want to call them, the Illuminati, or the Khazarian Mafia, the Cabal, the Council of Foreign Relations, whatever you want to call this group of very disturbed individuals. They are the Luciferian child molesters, because the entities that they worship require that they molest children. And then you have all of that stuff, and Pizzagate, and the Clintons, and all of that filth, and Joe Podesta, and all of that stuff. But let's have a look at one very annoying and disturbing thing here that I found. Let's go. Just Google, which is a Illuminati tool. Anyway, we all know that. Let's just do a search for false memory. Let's go for false memory. Now, when you do this, the first thing that you notice is, okay, you have this false memory. There's this box here that goes to it shows up. It doesn't even take you to Wikipedia, so it's even before you go to Wikipedia, it already shows you this little box. And a false memory is the psychological phenomenon wherein a person recalls something that did not exist. Then it continues. False memory is often considered in legal cases regarding childhood sexual abuse. Excuse me? I mean, who mentioned child sexual abuse? Why are you linking false memory to childhood sexual abuse? What's the link? What's the point? What are you trying to say there? So basically, what the Illuminati Cabal is trying to do is it's trying to create an automatic link between child sexual abuse and false memory. So basically what they're saying is, when if a child comes to you and says, look, I was sexually abused by blah blah blah, but such and such, then they want you to think that automatically is a false memory. So there is absolutely no reason why they should link child sexual abuse with false memory in the very definition of false memory, according to this Wikipedia, which is probably a tool of the Illuminati filth anyway. But there is absolutely no. Why didn't they link false memory to things like veterans, war veterans, and the memories that they may have had that could be also false? Why didn't they make that association? Why didn't they give an example of, for example, accidents, that sometimes people have false memories? Why didn't they give an example of, let's say, domestic violence? or any other traumatic disease. Why did they have to go directly, straight to childhood sexual abuse? Why is that? Well, the reason for that is that they are trying to find a very sneaky way to link childhood sexual abuse with false memories, just so they can claim, when a child comes and claims that he or she has been sexually abused, that's by definition that's going to be a false memory. That's the extent that the Illuminati filth is trying to manipulate the information that you receive. Please go on Google, this satanic search tool, and look for yourself. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be changed soon, and this is the reason why I decided to make this video before it changes. But go on Google, do the search, and you're going to find this child sexual abuse as almost like the definition of false memory, and this has absolutely nothing to do with false memory at all. But that's the Illuminati, the Luciferian Cabal, trying to link the two ideas together, just so they can more easily defend their actions. Now, there is that famous New York Times that scandalous article. So this was from October 2014. Pedophilia is not a crime. People have discussed this quite a lot, but this is another example of the Illuminati Cabal filth, the Luciferian Hazarian mafia that controls most of the governments of the world, saying, look, yes, we worship Lucifer, yes, we have to be pedophiles, we have to sacrifice, we have to have sex with children and sacrifice them to our dark entity, our worship dark entity. We have to do all of that stuff, but look, it's not a crime. It's not a crime. It's just a disorder. That's another example of the Luciferian, the Hazarian mafia, the Illuminati filth, trying to manipulate the way that you think. And let's go on. Let's have a look here. So we'll click on false memory, Wikipedia, and then it starts. So false memory is a psychological phenomenon. The person recalls something that did not happen. False memory is often considered in legal cases in childhood sexual abuse. So they continue. So they're trying to make the link between childhood sexual abuse and pedophilia. And false memory, saying that everything is false memories. And then you go on. Later on, there is this section on. Oh, look, there is also something. There is also something called collective false memories, and they're already defining. So this is collective false memories. So they're saying it's false memory. So in other words, it's bullshit. And that is where they discuss the Mandela Effect. So basically, what they're trying to do here is they're trying to discredit the Mandela Effect and Mandela Effect and people that are experiencing the Mandela Effect. They're trying to just off the bat discredit them as people that are suffering from false memories, and that's the way that they try to sneakily link one idea with another, and then they go on to discuss the Berenstain Bears, and other examples, And they say, look, all of this stuff has been dubbed the Mandela Effect by self-described paranormal consultant Fiona Broom. So they're trying to make fun of the person, but self-described paranormal consultant. So they're trying to make fun and discredit the effect. And then there is a link to Nelson Mandela, etc. And they say, and the whole thing is classified as a collective false memory. So this, I found that it was a repulsive, a disgusting example by how the Illuminati filth tries to manipulate the information that you receive. People that quote unquote suffer the Mandela Effect, they know that it's real, it's not false memories, they know that this is happening. And the idea that the Illuminati has here is to completely tweak and completely distort the truth of the information that you receive. So this is an example that we have to be extremely careful with the information that we receive and how we treat the information that we receive. We have to be extremely critical. We have to be on our guard on a daily basis against these Illuminati filth that try to control the planet. But I just wanted to close by saying, look, the reason why they are so desperate, and this is a laughable attempt to manipulate information, the reason that they are so desperate is that they already know that the game is up. They already know that they have lost. They already know that the timelines are shifting towards a more prosperous future for mankind. And the Mandela Effect is an example of that. They already know that they have lost the game, they have lost the plot. They already know that Earth is going to ascend into fourth density positive, and they are going to stay in third density, in another reality, or some of them are going to maybe ascend into fourth density negative, but that's going to be a hell hole somewhere in the universe. We're not going to be here. Earth, as we know, has already been won by the forces of light, by Jesus, by God, and by all of the spirits, the friends that we have. They're trying to transform this planet into a planet of love and compassion. So thank you for watching. I hope you're well. See you next week. Bye.